Gruffalo's Child, read by Mostafa Mouhibe.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ How are you? Ramadan Kareem. صحة والعافية إن شاء الله. Dear friends, colleagues, students, today is a special day for me because I want to tell a story, a fairy tale to my students of Abdullah Shawni, especially common core students and first year. I hope they will enjoy it, especially after this week of holidays. I want you to start with a positive energy. So let's start. Bismillah. Today's story is the Gruffalo's Child. The Gruffalo is an imaginary animal. It's a mystic one, fairy tale that people used to tell to their little kids. It's like our mini Moroccan fairy tales. I think you can remember if you know some stories that your grandmas tell you or grandpas. Azam, Azusa, what else? Some stories that resemble the Gruffalo's Child, Amtil Hula, etc., etc. Okay, so and Hammul Haraimi, etc. So today I want to start with a Western story, but next time, inshallah, I will try to bring you a Moroccan folkloric fairy tale to tell you, inshallah. So today's story is the Gruffalo's Child. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago. What does he look like, Dad? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? I can't remember, the Gruffalo said. Then he thought for a minute and scratched his head. Okay, good. So the little child of the Gruffalo remembers the words that the father said. The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scaly tail is terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. One snowy night, when the Gruffalo snored, it slept deeply. The father slept deeply. The little girl got out. The Gruffalo's child is the little girl of the Gruffalo was feeling bored. You know, bored? She was feeling bored. Her father was sleeping and she had nothing to do, so she was feeling bored. These are examples of a whiskers of a mouse, and the cat is snoring. It's deeply sleeping. Okay? The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo's cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wide. You know the wind? The wind blew wild into the wood when the Gruffalo's child. Aha! Oh, a trail in the snow. You know, trail? A trail in the snow. Look at the marks in the snow. Whose is this trail and where does it go? The tail poked out of a log pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small and he didn't have whiskers. No, none at all. You are not the mouse, not I, said the snake. He's down the lake, eating Gruffalo's cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. Aha, oh, marks in the snow. Whose are these claw marks? Where do they go? Two eyes gleamed out of the tree plug. Two eyes gleamed out of a treetop house. Could these be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort. "You're not the mouse." "To who? Not I. But he's somewhere nearby, eating Gruffalo's pie." The snow fell fast, and the wind blew wild. "I'm not scared," said the Gruffalo's child. "Aha, oho! A track in the snow! Whose is this track, and where does it go?" "Whiskers at last, and an underground house. Could this be the house of a big bad mouse?" Out flung the creature. His eyes weren't fiery, his tail wasn't scaly, his whiskers weren't wiry. "You're not the mouse." "Oh no, not me. He's under a tree, drinking Gruffalo tea." "It's all a trick," said the Gruffalo's child, as she sat on a stump where the snow lay piled. "I don't believe in the big mad mouse. But here comes a little on, out of his house, not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast." "Wait," said the mouse, "before you eat, there's a friend of mine that you ought to meet. If you'll let me hop onto a hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend so bad and so big." Gruffalo's child inclinched her fist, and the big bad mouse saw he does exist. The mouse hopped into the hazel tree. He beckoned, then said, "Just wait and see." Out came the moon. It was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell on the ground. "Who is this creature so big, bad and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long. His ears are enormous, and over his shoulders he carries a nut as big as a boulder." "The big bad mouse!" yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. "Aha, oho, prints in the snow! Whose are these footprints? Where do they go?" The footprints led to the Gruffalo's cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave, and the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. Hence ends my story of Gruffalo's child. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Goodbye.